Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making a cute card, a set of cards, really, using the Merry Bold and Bright Designer Series paper. It's a fun Christmas paper. We're going to be using the Rhino Ready stamp set. This is an online exclusive, along with the Little Dreamers stamp set and the stitched Stylish Shapes dies. That's what they're, Stylish Shapes. Okay, so these are the products we're going to be using. But of course, before we start, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. So we have here our November Paper Pumpkin Kit, Warm Wishes. This kit makes 8 boxes, has a mossy metal stamp spot, and it comes with 8 food safe bags. Okay, they're also offering an add-on of some card bases, 20 card bases and 20 envelopes, and the size of these are 5 by 7. So these are not your standard A2 size cards. Okay, the add-on is available now while supplies last. The item number for that is 163985, and it's $14. Okay, there's a link in the description box below for you to sign up for the Paper Pumpkin, because you do have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber in order to buy the add-on. And again, this kit coordinates with the kit for October. Okay, so if you got October's kit, this is going to coordinate. Okay, next up we have our starter kit special. This is for Stampin' Up's 35-year anniversary. You get 35% off or 35% more. So you can either lower the price of your starter kit or add more product in your starter kit. Along with this promotion, you're going to get a free registration for the November On Stage, which is a Stampin' Up Demonstrator only convention, and it's a $77 value, but you're going to get that registration for free. And a lot of perks come with that registration. Lastly, we have our October host code. This is the code I would like for you to use whenever you're placing an order with me, unless your order is $150 or more. Don't use this host code because you'll qualify for Stampin' Rewards, and Stampin' Rewards equals free product from Stampin' Up, and we don't want you to miss out on any of our free perks for you. Okay, so let's get started on our project. So I have a card base here of thick basic white that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're just going to burnish that with our bone folder. And then I have some Flirty Flamingo that is 3.5 by 4 3/4. And then some Melon Mambo that is 3 5/8 by 4 7/8. And we're going to go ahead and glue these two together. Just go ahead and get this done. We're just going to layer them up. Okay. Then we have some basic white for stamping. So that's whatever size you need it to be. We have a pool party that is 3.5 by 3.5 by 5/8. Okay, then we have a Stylish Shape circle. This is number 4 from the smallest to the largest. So if you're counting from the smallest, this is circle number 4 in the Stylish Shapes dies. And then we have some Designer Series paper. These are 4 by 6. You guys know I cut my Designer Series paper down to 4 by 6 when it's a 12 by 12 paper. And we're going to be doing kind of a one sheet wonder, sort of, kind of, but it's 2 sheets. But let me show you. I got this cutting idea from Lynn Dunn at Stamptastic Designs. She does a 3-2-1 one sheet wonder with a 6 by 6, and it makes 3 cards. Well, since I don't have 6 by 6, these are 4 by 6. I had to change up the cutting guide, and mine's make 4 cards. And I don't know if you can see this very well because I did it in light pencil, but this is my cutting guide that I'm going to be using. Okay, so let me go ahead and get my paper cutter. So I'm going to be using this little guillotine cutter that we got one year during celebration. and to cut my designer series paper. So I'm going to start with this one here, and we're going to cut it at 3 inches. Remember, this is 4 by 6. So I'm cutting it at 3 inches. Then I'm going to cut 1 inch off of one of the pieces. Okay. And then we're just going to leave it like that. Then we're going to get our other piece, and this should be 3 by 4. So we're going to turn it and cut off 1 inch off of this side. So now that's 3 by 3. Then we're going to take this and cut another 1 inch piece off. And this is going to leave this 2 by 3, okay? So that's the first one, how we cut the first one, okay? Now the next one, we're going to cut it basically the same way. So we can either start at cutting 1 inch all the way down, or the 3 inches like we did the first one. So let's go ahead and do it the same way. We're going to do at 3 inches. Then we're going to turn, cut it off at 1 inch. Then we're going to cut another 1 inch. Okay, and then that's going to be the 2 by 3 and 2 1 inch pieces, 1 by 3s. Then on this one, we're going to cut at 1 inch. Again. And then we're going to cut this one at 1.5, because now we have a 3 by 3. We're going to cut it at 1.5. Okay, and that is it for the cutting. So now we're going to take 2 1.5s of the same and then put it with that. We're going to take a 3 by 3 and put it with this. We're going to take 2 1s and put it with a 2. And then this 2, we'll put it with these 1s. And these are our 4 cards, okay? So let's go ahead and mat all of these onto this. Not all of them onto this, but onto this matting layer. So this is a Christmas designer series paper pack. However, I will not be using it as such. So I'm just trying to get my border to be even on all 3 sides, the top and the sides. And then I'm going to take my second piece here. Do the same thing at the other end. Try to make those borders even. And then we're going to put our middle piece in. Oh, I love that. I love stripes. And then we're going to do it just like that. Okay. So that is the mat for this one. So I went ahead before the video and got the other 3 card bases ready. So what we're going to do is go ahead and glue this as well to the card base. So let me do that before we move on. Let's see what side I like better, this side. So we're just going to glue that down to the card base, just like that. Okay. So like I said, I got 3 other card bases ready. So we're just going to have to, we're going to glue these on to our card bases like that. So let's go ahead and, gosh, these stripes. Let's go ahead and glue all these down. And I'm going to just glue these to the other card bases like this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all 4 card bases decorated with the designer series paper. So now we're going to do some stamping. Okay, so I'm gonna take our one little piece of basic white here, and I have the little lion with the holding the star from the Little Dreamer stamp set. And we're gonna stamp this in Tuxedo Memento black ink. I'm gonna make sure I get a good coverage. We're just gonna stamp him right there, just like that. And then we're gonna do some coloring. So let me get some scrap paper here. We have some Daffodil Delight Stampin' Blends for the star. And I'm coloring the whole star in the light. And then I'm gonna do the daffodil around, the dark daffodil around the edges. And go back in with the light. Okay, and that is it for our star. Now, for the lion, I'm trying new colors because I've been using these colors to color in a lot of things. So this is the Natural Tones 600, 700, and 800. The higher the number, the lighter the color. So we're going to start with 800, and we're going to color the entire lion, everything with the 800. So then we're going to do the 700, and we're going to go over just his body. Actually, the 700 goes over just about everything except for his face in the middle of his stomach. So now we're going to go to the darkest color, which is the 600. We're going to do the hair, the little hairs on his tail, and his mane. So I'm going to go back now to the 700, and I'm just going to go around the edges of his face. And his belly, because we don't want that too light. I think, did I miss his arm when I did this color? Okay, and then we're going to go back to the lightest color, the 800, and blend out his stomach and his face. And that's it. That's that lion all colored in. And then I would take a pair of my paper snips and just cut this out. But because I knew I was going to leave the coloring portion in, I went ahead and done that ahead of time. So where are my, oh, I cut out the lions already. I fussy cut. They do have dies that come with this set, but I didn't get the dies for some reason. So it was simple enough to just cut it with scissors. And I went ahead and added dimensionals on the back of all of these. So we're going to just set up our cards and see how we want them to do. So I have, we're going to put this on here like so. So we need to stamp a sentiment, and I have some Melon Mambo ink for that. And we're going to stamp a sentiment from Rhino Ready that says, "Hope your birthday is wild." So let's go ahead and we just want to put this on the side here. Stamp that onto the side just like that. And we're going to take our glue and put it on the center of this pool party strip. Hopefully I didn't go out too far. And we're going to lay our circle on that. Whoop, come on, be straight. Try to get it in the center. And just lay it like that. And then we're going to pop this on our card base. You can either do it this way or this way. It's up to you. I think I'm going to do this one this way. So let's get our glue back out. I don't know why I keep closing things up. I'm going to get a glue. We're going to, I'm going to push this all the way up to the top like that. Try to get it centered and straight. Okay, and I've already gone ahead and put the Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of our lions. I use some of the minis. Okay, and we're just going to pop him, ooh, be careful. Pop him up right there, just like that. And that's the first one done. So now we're just going to go ahead and stamp on the rest of our circles the same sentiment. And we'll put the rest of our cards together. Okay, so now for our last card, we're going to do it a little differently than we did these. So instead of putting the pool party strip behind the circle, I am going to put it across the opening between the two pieces of designer series paper. Now I did get these layout designs, of course, from Lynn Dunn, from her card sketch. I mean, her 321 one sheet wonder with the 6x6. Okay, we're going to put that there, but we're still going to put our circle down flat. And we're going to put that right about here. And then we're going to take our little lion. Whoop. Place him right there. Okay, so those are the 4 cards using the Merry Bold and Bright Designer Series paper along with the Little Dreamers and Rhino Ready stamp set. Aren't those cute? I didn't add any embellishments because I am thinking of donating these cards to the card campaign for the troops, and I can't have any sparkly and raised bits like the rhinestones or anything. So that's that. And I want to show you, I used every sheet in this designer series pack except for one. So those were those. Then I made another set using the Hey Chuck stamp set. Yeah. And then on these, instead of using embellishments, I just punched out the stars from here, from that designer series paper layer. I just punched those out using I think it was a 3/8 inch or a 5/8 inch, maybe a 3/8 inch circle. It's a retired punch, but I have one. So any 3/8 circle punch can punch that out. I think those are super cute. And again, I use those same Stampin' Blends to color the little chucks on here, the little chickens. And then I use the Phrases for Everything, or Phrases for All. Yeah, Phrases for All stamp set and the essential, the stitched, what is it called? Beautiful Balloons dies and the Nested Essentials dies. So these are these. Let's move those out of the way. Then we have that one. Aren't these cute? So these are the 3 sets of cards I made using the cards. I I don't even know what you're gonna call it, a two-sheet wonder. But I'm thankful to Lynn Dunn at Stamptastic Designs for her wonderful card layout, her one-sheet wonder. But here you go. These are the cards we made today. Okay, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I would like to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.